Greetings, my esteemed colleagues and young friends. Having crossed my 85th year of life, I think I'm justified in addressing you as young friends. At the outset, I wish to thank the pharmaceutical company Brinton for giving me this moment in the sun. I joined the Madras Medical Service in the year 1965 as assistant professor of dermatology. And since then, till date, I have been teaching the subject of dermatology without any break. That is more than 50 years. So I think it will be in order if I can give a few words of advice to the younger generation of dermatologists. Since the time is limited, I'm given only 2 minutes, I would just convey one point to the younger dermatologists. Always, I say, make a proper diagnosis before you start treatment. Otherwise, your treatment will be empirical. And this was emphasized by Sir William Osler. As we all know, Osler is one of the greatest medical teachers ever to have walked on this earth. And he was doing ward rounds one day when he came to the bedside of a patient, and the student presenting it was a very complex case, and the student asked him, Sir, how do we manage this patient? Osler looked at him and said, there are 3 steps in the proper management of this patient. Number 1, diagnosis. Number 2, diagnosis. Number 3, diagnosis. Laying great emphasis on diagnosing a disease before starting treatment or management. Unfortunately, today, many of the pharmaceutical companies try to make it easier for dermatologists by bringing out combination creams. A cream which will contain an antibiotic, an antibacterial, an antifungal, steroid, anti-inflammatory, antipruritic, all in one tube. So that whatever the ailment the patient has got, he puts on this cream, there is some sort of relief. But all of us dermatologists know that long-term use of such combination creams can lead to complication. And this concept has also caught up with the cosmetic industry. About a year ago, I remember seeing an advertisement which appeared in a number of TV channels. This was a good-looking North Indian Bollywood actress, and she was advertising for a hair oil. And she first said that she had 5 problems with her skin and with her hair, and all of them were sorted out by using this particular hair oil. Then she'll hold the hair oil and very dramatically say, 5 problems and 1 solution. But as far as we are concerned, it should be 1 problem and 1 solution. Sometimes we may not be able to come to an exact diagnosis. However, we try. In these cases, we are justified in giving symptomatic treatment. With these few words, I will wish all the junior young doctors, upcoming dermatologists, a very bright academical future in dermatology in the years to come. And I do hope that some of you will take up to teaching so that your knowledge, your expertise will be passed on to the next generation of dermatologists, and thus keep the flag of dermatology flying. Thank you.
Very good morning, my colleagues and young friends. On the auspicious day today, September 5th, occasion of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan's birthday, Teachers' Day, I want to wish all of you a bright and prosperous future in your endeavor and career, of course, in dermatology. That is, in your endeavor of teaching, academics, and also clinical practice. And I wish all of you an excellent, bright future. At this instance, let me recall all my gurus who were instrumental in making me what I am today. Those days we never had LKG, UKG and all. From my first standard to my college level, to all my teachers who has shaped me in some form or other. I am very much grateful to them and I am very much thankful to them. And when I came to medical college, we had lot of teachers. It's very difficult to recall each and every teacher from the school and the undergraduate medical college, but still I owe a lot to them. Coming to my postgraduate studies, I sincerely thank my professors, Professor Dr. A.S. Thambaya, my mentor, and Professor Patrick Yesudian and all other teachers, and they are my gurus. I heartful thanks to them, my gratitude to them, and my Guru Vandanam to them. And even now I continue to get blessings from them in some form or other.
Respected dear sir, having a teacher like you is a great bliss to us. The way you teach, the way you deliver lectures, the way you discuss cases, extraordinary. And all the clinical meetings, all difficult cases, your word is final. You are the best teacher one of the best teachers of the world. I really admire your dedication to teaching and the meticulous planning. You are a real role model for all of us. I wish you a long, healthy life to teach younger generations. I wish you a long, healthy life, sir. Happy Teachers' Day, and thank you for being a great teacher. Thank you, sir.
The aspect I admire most in Professor Patrick is his knack of pertinent advising. In all my years of association with him, I have never seen him proffer unsolicited advice. Rather, his views were information exchanges that help us clarify our own ideas. This, in my opinion, is a mark of a great teacher. Over the years, I have benefited a great deal from Professor Patrick's pertinent advice, from his keen academic inputs, and first when I had started my career as a junior dermatologist, he shared me an advice which I found very useful at that time. I was looking for a place for practicing and was desperate, and then he just told me, you hang a board in front of your house, be sincere in your work, and patients will come. Thanks to you, sir, patients did come and are still coming. I wish you many more years of good health, happiness and cheers, and a happy Teachers' Day, sir.
I've been blessed to have Professor Patrick Yesudian not only as my teacher but also as my mentor, philosopher and guide. I always admired the way in which he imparted knowledge to his students. It would be like storytelling, and with anecdotes and aphorisms, that it was always easy to absorb, to remember, and very useful in practice. I owe my knowledge of dermatology purely to his teachings, and I'm always fond of his quotes, and I'm still waiting for the day when I would have a collection of all his quotes, because I find them not only useful in practice, but I also find them very useful when I deliver talks, because my dream is to emulate his talks. I sincerely thank him for being such a great teacher, a teacher par excellence, and I pray to the Almighty to shower him with a long, prosperous and happy and healthy life. Happy Teachers' Day, sir.
A teacher would know the potentiality of a student which he himself wouldn't know. I am the classical example of such case. I was a very, very ordinary student. It was my teacher who found the potential in me. There was a skin biopsy specimen sent to Professor Patrick Yesudian way back in 1995 for his opinion. He saw the slide, diagnosed and sent the report to the Madras Medical College after his retirement. But he also asked the postgraduate who has done this biopsy to come and see me. I was feeling very nervous. I thought I have committed a mistake, because a great teacher, a great personality like Professor Patrick is calling me after seeing the work done by me. So I went there very anxiously, but he said, "You have done a very good job. After a very long time, I have seen a biopsy very deep enough to diagnose correctly. Keep up doing the good job and learn well." He also said, "You have a very good handwork and you will excel in procedural dermatology, because of which I am here as what I am now." I owe everything to my teacher, to Sir Professor Patrick Yesudian. A very, very happy Teachers' Day, sir. Thank you very much for all that you have done to me. Thank you so much, sir.